So, Black Lives Matter decides to harass Vernon Jones, Rand Paul, and Brandon Struck all at the same time. Everybody was leaving the president's speech, and they were harassing them to the point where police officers had to surround Vernon Jones. And Black Lives Matter actually thinks that this is going to help their cause to look righteous. Man, they got another thing coming. Come on, America. Let's get it.
I know that I can, 'cause I know who I am. Since the day I was born, I am like storm. I know that I can, 'cause I know who I am. Since the day I was born, I am like storm.
Sponsors are so important. With all the craziness that's going on in the country right now, you need to connect with folks who have solutions. That's why I have partnered with the God, Guns, and Life PAC. They are standing for God when others are tearing down statues. They are defending religious liberty and the Second Amendment. And they provide the tools you need to protect the sanctity of life. So support the battle for good over evil and save the American Republic at godgunslife.com, godgunslife.com. Okay, I just landed in Chicago and got to my hotel room. Walk away, hooked me up once again. This is a great room. But when the plane was coming down, and my signal connected again, my phone just started going off. And a lot of my subscribers were like, hey, YG, did you check out what has happened to Vernon Jones last night at Trump's speech? And I said, what are you talking about? And they were saying how Black Lives Matter was basically harassing them and about to attack them, and they needed a whole bunch of police to be around them. And I said, well, let me check this out. And at first I said I didn't want to believe it, but then I'm like, yeah, it's a possibility. So I looked into it, and this is what I found, and this is crazy. Just check this out. I'm gonna play just a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna talk about it. That's crazy. And at the beginning of the video, they were asking him, are you a black Trump supporter? Are you a black Trump supporter? And he was just basically trying to get him and his guests back at the hotel that he was staying in. And also, it wasn't just him, but it was also Rand Paul, I believe. And also, the craziest thing, also, my good friend, Brandon Struck and Mike Harlow, they were harassed as well, and they were calling them all kind of homophobic names. And I'm like, I thought Black Lives Matter was all about LGBTQ stuff, but I guess just like with everything else, if you black and you do not bend the knee and fall with the Democrat Party, then you ain't black. That's what Joe Biden said. If you are part of the LGBTQ community and you do not bend the knee to the Democrat Party, then they don't like you either. And it is such hypocrisy. It is disgraceful. And is this supposed to be how civil discourse is supposed to be? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because someone has a different opinion from you, that doesn't give you cause to sit here and form a mob and go after them that way. Because these same people, let me tell you something, these same people, if somebody was to do that to them, they'll be crying out racism. If somebody was to do it to them, show up at their house, show up at their job, or just surround them, they'll be like, man, y'all need to get away from me. But it seems like it's okay to the Democrat Party for Black Lives Matter to do that. And this is wrong. If you guys are trying to push a message and you want America to hear your message. Well, guess what? America is hearing the message loud and clear. The message that you are sending is that you are performing terroristic acts upon people. You are attacking people. You are harassing people. And that's not a good look for you. Now, everybody was on the same side when George Floyd died. Everybody from black, white, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, we all saw that that man should not have died in police custody. He should not have. But then all the rioting and the looting and the burning and the destruction and the killing of people. Like David Dorn, he was black doing his job, but Black Lives Matter don't care. Or like Sakaria Turner, 8-year-old. She was black and a child killed by a Black Lives Matter activist in Atlanta's chop zone when the mayor told the cops to stand down. And that area at the Wendy's where Rashad Brooks was killed was littered with violent people. And this poor black child and her mom, they shot up the car, didn't care about the black mom's life or the black baby's life, didn't care. And Black Lives Matter didn't say anything. But one thing I am seeing around the country, that people are having enough of this. You are seeing more and more black people standing against Black Lives Matter and what they're doing, because they see that the organization and this movement has absolutely nothing to do with black lives. This is about power. This is about trying to destroy this country. This is about divide and conquer. And this is on some stuff that is completely ungodly. So I'm glad Vernon is okay. You know, him and his, you know, whoever he was with. I don't know if he was on a date. I don't know. I'm also with Rand Paul and his wife, and also Brandon and Mike. We're going to be doing the Rescue America event in a few hours right here in Chicago. And I invite you guys to come out. And if you want to see what America is truly about patriots coming together to show this unity, to show a love for this country, then I invite you out to check it out, because this is the America that we love, that we fight for, that is best beneficial for everyone. So God bless you. I love you. Can't wait to see you. And MAGA, baby. Mwah. Ha ha.